Say the hip hop, hippie to the hippie to the hip hip hopper. You don't stop the rocket to the bang bang boogie. So up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat.
Chorus for Channel Light Fluid. Yes, this is a live stream. We'll get going in a couple of minutes' time. In the meantime, I would have some music, but I'll probably get hit by copyright strikes, so enjoy the silence.
Nice.
Yeah.
The same.
BBC will absolutely hit you with copyright, though. They are notorious.
Oh, your BBC quality. Take that how you will.
Oh man. Oh no. I mean, I'm shocked. I'm shocked that they didn't accept this glorious voice for BBC. How about CBC? You apply to CBC?
I don't think we're muted, dude. I have the live stream pulled up and I was still hearing us.
They get a bit of banter. Banter to start the stream off.
Okay, which means OBS is not working, everyone. Hey, I've got everyone here now. Oh, and we have just lost something else. There we go. You know it's going to be technical difficulties all the time with this.
Yeah.
As I also say too, I'm present here. I am the technical difficulties curse. So hi, sorry, I apologize in advance for existing in your general presence. If things start breaking, I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I brought the curse with me.
Okay, look, thanks for joining us here, and Pickermain, hello, and again, thanks for your very nice comment I saw on Twitter there. Thank you, I do appreciate it. Okay, so let me find where I'm putting things here. You can tell this is all completely live and I'm not used to doing things.
Gotta learn somehow.
Wow, and a blast from the past. This is my old ident. Because I wanted to have a brand new ident debut in this stream, but I've been too busy to talk to the people I need to talk to. So, yeah, here's this while I'm just waffling on. And it's a bit of a special stream because 6 years ago today, quite possibly to the hour, I'm not even sure on that one now, I did upload the first Echo video, and I didn't think it's going to go for very long. Maybe a couple of videos, that'll be it. It's been 6 years, people. 6 years! How?
Congrats, man. Congrats.
But to
Impressive.
have some fun with this, I decided to invite some friends along, and we're going to do a bit of a reading of Echo, which I did by myself all that time ago. We are going to play some games and we're going to talk about VNs, and they're going to hopefully advertise their own projects and their own channels and so on and so forth. So, let me introduce them and they can introduce themselves. So just starting from the top of my Discord chat here, will you please welcome, all the way from France, co-writer and translator of Nevin, Argalath.
Hello.
I feel like we all need to applaud.
Yay.
Rhubarb.
And custard. And next, we have a VN writer whose work you've seen here already, Bieka.
Hey, everybody.
Following Bieka, we have musician and artist, and also the person who wrote the music on the last live stream I did, Before You Depart. It's Kamazul.
Hey, hello, y'all.
And just joining us here, we have another VN dev who has some work coming out, and we'll talk about his stuff later. Please welcome Comet.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
And then we have another VN narrator, who I'm probably a lot of you know because he obviously did such a great job, Dirk the Panda.
Hey, folks. Hiya.
And rounding off our group here, another great VN reader who I'm pretty sure you all know as well, Vivian Jade.
Hello, everyone.
So that is the group we have here for the reading. We have someone else here who will probably join us later, maybe for some gaming.
Maybe.
So if you hear any strange noises, it's either him or my dogs. Or maybe my cat. This is live streaming for you. But
don't we know?
before we get going on anything, any of you like to say anything?
Congrats on 6 years. Seriously, that is an achievement.
Well, thanks.
Yes,
Amazing to think even that, man, VN's, the furry VN community has really expanded in that time, too. You've stayed consistent and uploading awesome stuff all through it. I love it.
Yes, it's crazy to think about 6, maybe 5 years ago. I remember meeting you and we had a couple of echo readings offline that I remember back then we couldn't broadcast or stream it even in the Discord. We all had to have a copy of it going on our own time and make sure that we were following along.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much things have changed since then, but it's amazing how long we've seen you progress and just grow as a creator, reader, and just as a lovely person.
Well, thanks. When I said you can say things, I didn't say I'd say nice things about me. It's all good. You can say whatever you want.
Do you want me to not say those things? Because I can't. I don't have anything bad to say.
Let's see. 6 years is really amazing. That's an incredible milestone. And, I honestly only have recently gotten into the scene. It was right around the end of 2021, early 2022, when I was finally who is this gigantic space wolf that people keep drawing? That I started into the scene and read Ad Astra and then Echo, and then I think partway through 2022 I also discovered your videos, and now I have listened to every single video that you have posted, so...
That's something like 406.
Yes. You're doing a good job.
Well, thank you.
Keep going.
Okay, I'm just keeping an eye on chat here. Green Flame 300. That's fine. You can catch it later. It'll be recorded. Thank you, Patchworks. Happy anniversary. The creator. Yeah, after the Echo thing, I plan to do a bit of a Q&A thing. It's up to my friends if they want to take part in or not. You can ask them questions that they might answer, they might not. But I will try and answer your questions as best I can. And to answer right up front, the one people always like to ask me, no, there won't be a face reveal happening. Let's get that one out of the way.
Darn.
Gotta wait for the 10-year anniversary for that one.
And we're married.
You're still waiting on it?
That's like the 20 anniversary gift, right?
Yeah.
Lying at home wearing a freaking face mask, just the furry head all the way around. In bed, in the shower. No one can see my face.
Narberfloof, thank you. And hopefully work will be good for you. Okay.
Underneath that that fursuit head is just an actual wolf.
That's why I can't do the face reveal. It's too shocking.
We can't let people know that the furry community's been infiltrated by furries.
Furries are real. You just gotta believe hard enough.
Leaving the hop furry cards.
Okay. And I am just getting things set up for Echo here. I have so many windows open, you wouldn't believe it.
The streaming dilemma.
It's freaking home screen, man.
There we go.
I think I first played Echo in 2017.
Was that the
Probably-
Chase running away with the big cactus version? The background?
Oh man.
So yes, so this music for Echo. So basically, this is going to be whoever wants to do the voices of the characters can take them on here. I'm going to take care of some narrating, and we'll see what happens. This could be slightly chaotic, but then I do currently have 2 of my D&D group in this stream, so I know anything can happen.
And I do
Actually,
play
we
a chaotic
have
character.
Fallen Wolf.
Anything can happen. Welcome, Mel.
Hi.
Hey, everyone, Fallen Wolf is here, another great VN reader
Hello.
who's here to help us out. Thanks for coming, Mel.
Oh, no problem.
And yes, when I talk about anything that happened with 3 of my D&D group, I really mean it. Desks out of windows, anyone?
Just don't give kobolds fireworks. That's the lesson here.
Oh, I miss D&D so much.
Okay, no one knows what we're talking about now, so...
Yeah, let's dive in.
Why not?
Okay, let us go in, and I say, whatever you want to play, just dive in and argue amongst yourselves if you both want to play the same character. It's all good. It may be chaotic.
We love it.
I knew you'd be back. You all come back eventually. Why'd you try to run away in the first place? It doesn't matter. Even though you're here, you're going to try and run again. Just stop. Because just like this town, you're only moving in circles. Oh, the memories.
Yeah, I was gonna say I feel bad because it's incredibly creepy, but I'm feeling giddy at the same time because it's like it's just cool, like being back and doing this again.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Right down to that 4x3 formatting.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And the like lower what is it, that type of painterly like road image. Or like the filter.
Yeah,
Posterized,
the photo
yeah.
filter. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do Chase's narration, but I'll let one of you actually do his voice. So whoever wants to do
Wants
it.
to do the honors.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, Mom. I brought it. No, I've got everything. No, TJ's with us. We picked him up yesterday. No, I did call you yesterday. There was no answer. Fine. Yeah. I'll try more than once next time. So of course they're clean. Listen, I'm driving right now, so... Yeah, so I shouldn't be on the phone, should I? Alright, I'm gonna hang up. Okay, love you. Love you too. Bye.
I sigh and finally hang up the phone, dropping it on my lap. TJ next to me in the passenger seat stretches back and scratches behind his ear.
Aw, that's cute. It's been a while since I've seen your mom. How is she?
I shrug.
Fine, I think. She wouldn't tell me if she wasn't, anyway.
TJ taps a foot against the dashboard before yawning.
Ugh. Wow, it feels like we've been driving for days.
Normally TJ wasn't one to whine. The long drive was obviously getting to him. It's getting to all of us, honestly. I look over at him.
We're almost there. Why don't you listen to some music or something?
My phone's been dead for the past 2 hours. I didn't know if it would take us 8 hours to get there.
I sigh. Whether that dig was purposeful or not, I still feel a little embarrassed. I'll admit, I got lost for a few hours. Room 93 is hard to find, even with the GPS. It's no wonder that Echo's in the state it's in. Who wants to do Jenna? My least favourite voice in Echo.
The hardest to voice. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. There's Heather.
Who here's got a good Jenna voice?
Sure, I can try. Should have brought a book. Those don't run out of batteries.
Nice. I look up in the rearview mirror and see Jenna hold up a hefty book titled Cognition. TJ sighs.
All of my books are on the phone.
Why don't you listen to the radio?
TJ starts to reach for the dial.
Don't bother. All we get out here are Hick stations. I have some music on my phone, though. Do you have an aux cable, Chase?
In this clunker? No, but like I said, we're almost there.
Just having the three of us here is a little awkward and balanced. I wonder if completing our little group will bring back that old chemistry. Thinking about seeing Carl, Flynn and Leo again makes my heart skip a beat.
GPS.
I mean, I could step in and be a GPS. Take exit 127 onto Flint Road.
I jerk back to the present and press on the brakes as I swerve onto the exit ramp.
Whoa!
Sorry.
Chase, come on, pay attention.
TJ adds a little giggle to lighten the chastisement. My face gets hot anyway.
Hey, me and Jenna went 3 hours out of our way to pick you up from CCU. You could have taken the bus.
No, I'm grateful. I'd just rather this not be the place I die.
We continue down Flint Road for about 15 minutes in silence, while I avoid the ever-increasing number of potholes in the road. I think we're all a little nervous now as we get closer to our destination. Unsurprisingly, there isn't another car in sight.
You guys excited?
I look in my rearview mirror again and see that Jen has put down her book, staring out the window. I actually haven't given a whole lot of thought as to how I feel about the whole thing. Oh, what should we say?
Televote now.
Dial 877 to cast your vote for David Cook. David Cook's the new lead singer of Queen.
What?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
Wow.
lost American Idol, but he's now lead singer of Queen. Anyway, I have no idea if this choice matters.
It doesn't really,
I
I
don't
think.
think.
So, let's go with yeah. I'm excited to redo Echo again.
Yeah, all right. Oh, it'll be great to
Go in
see everyone.
circles again.
Yeah.
We just keep going in circles with this story. Well, it'll be great to see everyone again. It's been way too long.
I met Echo. Are you excited to go back?
Oh,
I didn't really know how to answer that. Is excited
neither.
the right word? It sure as hell stressful.
As long as we can go for a hike. I don't want to be sitting around in the motel all day.
Well, the beast's having a heat stroke in the desert. Are you seriously hiking the trail?
Oh, come on. It'll be fun. At least I know Chase will come.
TJ smiles at me, raising his brows. It's too hard to say no to such an eager face, at least right now.
yeah. Yeah, of course.
Anyway, it sounds like you've only got the boys on your mind, Chase. Leo, maybe?
Make a slight right onto Lake Emma Road.
I ignore Jenna, pretend to be distracted with adjusting the GPS. A few more minutes of silence pass before Jenna speaks up again.
So, this this news things you're making, what's it about exactly?
I swerve a little to avoid another pothole. It's like driving round town at the moment.
Ugh.
So many potholes.
I just went to a meeting amongst our local community about our how bad our road is. So,
Oh.
hits home. Hits home.
Oh, God, hits the car too.
Yeah.
A news packet. If you remember, there was that one crazy thing that happened here in the early 1900s. I read a little bit about it, and it's pretty fucked up.
Come on. Chase, language.
Just thought I'd do a little more digging. Honestly, though, I just need to make something that looks good enough to pass with.
Well, that sounds kind of fun. Are you gonna have enough time to hang out? I know Leo made some plans.
Oh, did somebody say Leo?
The Leo flags are coming already.
Jesus.
I look round and Leo's actually stretched out behind me. For those of you who don't know, he's one of my dogs.
Oh.
Oh,
Yes. Oh.
This whole thing was Leo's idea, actually. When I told him I'd be coming down to Echo for spring break, he suggested we all use it as an excuse to have a reunion. He says it hasn't been the same since the three of us left.
Yeah, I should. I just need some B-roll and shots of the old creepy locations. It shouldn't take too long.
I catch a flash of blue and see the lake to our right. The conversation dies down a bit, and pretty soon we're all lost in our own thoughts. Finally, we round a bend and I start to catch some glimpses of the town. The tall, rusted signs for the gas station and motel loom over the rest of the old community. Lake Emma Road merges right onto Main Street, where the motel is at. Soon enough, we're turning into the parking lot. There are only a few other cars in the parking lot. You can tell this is live. I park in the closest spot next to the door and switch off the ignition, relieved to be done with the driving. I sit back for a moment, rubbing my eyes.
Hope you're grateful, TJ. I never want to drive that long again.
Thanks, Chase.
TJ hops out of the car, clearly happy to be out.
Ugh.
TJ puts his paws to his back and stretches out from toes to ear tufts, and I hear a few cracks.
Gosh, it feels good to be out of there.
I smile as I follow him out and stretch as well, though less flamboyantly. It's good to see TJ reverting back to his old cheerful self.
Alright, I made the reservation, so I'll check us in. You boys want to bring in our stuff?
Sure.
Me and TJ head round to the trunk of the car, getting our bags and camera equipment while Jenna heads inside. I'm pleasantly surprised. While it's a bit musty, the room is spacious and generally clean, a lot more than I was expecting from a town like Echo. Although I've lived in the town for most of my life, I've never actually been in the motel.
Hey, this is nice. And 2 double beds?
Yeah, thought I'd get one of the nicer rooms since everything here is dirt cheap.
TJ sets his bags down on the bed.
So, I guess this'll be me and Chase's bed. Jenna can have her own, obviously.
That's nice of you, TJ. Anyway, here are your key cards.
She hands us both our key cards, which I slip into my back pocket.
So, when are we gonna eat? I'm starving.
My stomach grumbles. We haven't eaten since breakfast and it's late afternoon at this point. I pull out my phone, checking over my texts with Leo.
Leo said he's gonna get us some sandwiches from the diner.
Did you tell...
Yes, I told him to substitute the bread with lettuce for yours, TJ.
Nice.
Alright, well, I've texted everyone that we're here. Let's at least unpack. It's going to get crowded and I don't want all our stuff in the way.
Half an hour later, we got all our stuff packed away in the motel drawers. Now, I'm sitting on the bed toying with my camera equipment while TJ watches TV and Jenna organises her schoolwork.
You know you're on vacation, right? And didn't you already get into grad school? You should relax.
That's exactly why I need to be keeping up.
There's a knock at the door, and being the closest, I get up to answer it.
I'll get it.
I look through the peephole excitedly and see a beanie cap with a pair of some very familiar horns poking through it. I grin as I unlock the door and swing it open.
Carl!
Jace!
I slap paws with him and pull him into a hug. And immediately get a whiff of the pungent scent of pot. Despite that, his embrace is warm and plush, and his belly squishes against my body like a pillow through his jacket. There's an underlying sturdiness though, and I feel his biceps bulge around my shoulders. Had he been working out? His chains. I'm trying to do multiple things here. And a sec, I'm going to make one small change. I'm just seeing some people
Yeah, my volume is a bit loud.
Dirk,
according
yeah,
to
I'm
the
going to
chat.
turn you down a bit here, Dirk. Hopefully that
Oh.
solves it. That was all on me, people. Don't blame Dirk here. Okay, hopefully it's right.
No, don't.
Let me know how it's going, people, when he speaks again.
Yeah, that helps. Live. It's always great when everything's live.
And I'm
Got a live production here. Yeah, Dave, weed.
one person trying to do all the tech.
Yeah.
I put my paws on his shoulders and push him back, looking him over. He's changed a bit since I've last seen him. He's definitely bulkier, and the fur on his face is a bit shaggier. His eyes are a little red, his expression's a little glazed, like he's daydreaming about someplace far away from here.
Still getting blazed, huh?
You know it.
His jokey nature drops a bit as he gives me a genuine smile.
It's good to see you again.
I feel warm inside as I smile back.
Too.
Is that Carla here?
Carl and I step back into the room, the ram remaining slouched as we do.
Hey, Jenna.
Carl, how have you been?
Not bad, just living life like I'm gonna be...
It sounds like he's starting to sing the lyrics to a song. He trails off as we all look at him expectantly. He just smiles back.
Huh?
Hey, is that TJ?
Hi!
Though he's smiling happily, TJ's outright crinkling his nose.
Still up to your old habits, huh?
Carl shrugs. I'm starting to remember that it's something he does a lot. It's his answer to almost everything. It gets quiet for a moment, then I clap my paws together.
So, what have you been up to, Carl? You're not online that often.
Carl shrugs.
Oh, you know, just hanging out.
Must be kind of boring considering it's Echo.
Not going outside helps.
You been able to find a job? I know they closed the old corner market that you used to work at.
Yeah, I've been kind of hard since pretty much everything's closing around here. On top of that, I still don't have a car that can get me to Peyton.
Oof, that's right. You crashed the one your parents got you.
TJ's grinning sympathetically, but Carl hunches further into himself, looking sulky.
Man, don't kill my vibe.
Well, what about school? Been thinking about going back?
Not really. Maybe.
Carl's starting to lose that faraway look as he narrows his eyes.
You should. You went for what? A semester? That's not really enough time to tell if you're really cut out for college. Classes get easier to handle once you get used to it.
Yeah, well, it wasn't exactly the schoolwork that was the problem.
You could try smoking less weed. That might help.
What? Is this... Was I set up for an intervention or something?
Carl looks over at me as if asking for help.
Hey, don't look at me. I had to deal with them for the past 10 hours.
Yeah, I guess I forgot how naggy they can be.
That's because we care about you, Carl.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure Chase has been missing you ever since you left school.
Carl and I were in the same class throughout school. As a result, we entered college together. We even roomed together for that one semester, which was a lot of fun. Of course I'd missed him. Carl seems pretty eager to get off the topic, though.
Speaking of school, didn't you get accepted into Weston, Jenna?
Yep, going into experimental psych. I start in the fall.
Well, that's pretty cool. Congrats.
Carl turns back to me.
And you're into journalism, right?
He looks over the equipment, looking confused.
What's all this?
Oh, yeah, one of the reasons why I'm out here. I'm doing a news segment on Echo.
Sounds like the feel-good movie of the year, Chase.
That's what you get out of the feel-good town of the century, Carl.
Yeah.
Carl scratches his muzzle before turning to TJ.
And you're doing, what again? Sports, something. Bible Olympics?
Athletic training. But yes, it's a Christian school.
Carl gives a thumbs up.
Super. So, we gonna eat? I'm hungry as hell.
Hell is a little extreme there, Carl. Not even you can be that hungry.
Sure. Where's Leo? He's bringing us sandwiches, right?
He actually just texted me that he's here. He was picking up Flynn.
So, we're all gonna be here? Just like old times.
TJ almost looks like that little kid Lynx again, his ears twitching around with excitement.
Oh, there they are.
I grip the bedspread and watch as Carl moves around the corner to open the door. Thanks, Maestro Wolfcon. Yeah, we'll be doing some chit-chat about VNs and gaming later, so you can catch us later. I hear it open, followed by the distinctive, deep, brassy voice of Flynn.
Can I?
Yep, go ahead.
Hey, why are you getting the door, fatty?
Give my sandwiches, dick face. I got the munchies like a mother. Where are they?
Leo has them. Here he is.
Well, I guess is this gonna be me or?
Good luck.
Your debut.
Hey, they all in there?
My heart skips a beat and my tail thumps the bed as I hear Leo's high baritone. There's some bustling before they start coming around the corner, bringing me face to face with the rest of my childhood friends. Flynn comes in first, slinking in casually, his posture loose and relaxed, slouching. Unlike Carl, though, his slouch makes him look like he just doesn't give a fuck, as opposed to trying to make himself seem smaller. He wasn't a shy guy, as evidenced by his open shirt.
And who you calling a dick face?
Flynn knocks Carl on the head, which made a loud thunking sound, but Carl just grins throughout.
Hey, Jenna, TJ, Chase.
He nods to each of us in turn, rubbing his knuckles. Immediately following him, his arms wrapped around two big brown paper bags, is Leo. He smiles over the tops of the bags, sweeping the room with his eyes along with his tall rectangular ears. He pauses on Jenna, then TJ before finding me. His face immediately breaks into a full-on grin as he walks over the bed I'm sitting on, setting down the bags. As he comes to a stop in front of me, I reach out my paw to slap his, like I did with Carl. Instead, he grabs it to yank me right up into a tight bear hug, nearly squeezing the air out of me.
Ace! Man, I missed you.
Just like Carl, it seems like Leo's gotten bigger and stronger. He lifted me up without even trying. The tension I've been feeling in my chest melts away like an ice cube on an Echo sidewalk. Everything's fine. All of that worry about how he's going to react was for nothing. The hug is lasting kinda long, though. I can feel everyone else looking at us.
And just like that, he forgets we exist.
Leo finally does pull back then, smacking me on the shoulder before turning to greet Jenna and TJ. I shakily sit back down, feeling a whole lot better now the introductions are out of the way.
Look, leave Carl in a room for 5 seconds, and it smells like a goddamn skunk sauna. The weed is just oozing out of your pores at this point.
Flynn theatrically plugs his nostrils as he pulls the window open a crack. Carl rolls his eyes, slouching further and jamming his paws into his pockets.
Oh, shut up. I think everyone here agrees that my smell is a lot better than your shedding. Nothing like leaving a big old pile of lizard dust on the couch for the next person. And by the way, dude, that skunk comment was speciesist.
And that lizard comment wasn't?
Flynn turns to me, fanning air in from outside with his hand.
What's worse, Chase? Carl's smell or my dust enough?
Dusting off? That's not a thing. You're saying white flakes that chip off me with every step I take. Except when I scratch my ass, then it's like fucking blizzard, a dead skin. And some of it land in your mouth. And that's what you should call it.
Hey, you furballs do it too. It's just less noticeable. Either way, it's hot in here.
Aren't you cold-blooded?
Someone turn down the goddamn thermostat.
Someone turn down your language.
TJ says it to him like a cheerful kindergarten teacher, pep talking a student into using his words.
Oh no.
They stare at each other for about 5 seconds, Flynn's expression like a stone, while TJ slowly loses his smile.
Well, Jesus but fucking Christ. I'll be sure to watch that.
Lynn!
TJ actually looks pretty upset, but Flynn just reaches out and yanks him to a chokehold, the much shorter Link's easily dwarfed by the lizard.
Shut up, ya priest. I'm just kidding.
TJ half-heartedly fights the hold. I guess TJ thought he'd get some respect now that we're all adults.
Hey, ow! You still said it.
Normally I might step in to help, but it's been a while since I've seen Flynn and TJ go at it. It's just too funny to stop.
Look, no lightning. So much for your almighty Oof.
TJ jabbed his elbow back into Flynn's stomach, doubling the lizard over for a second.
Ah, see? God works in mysterious Ow!
Flynn reaches up and grabs at one of the tufts on TJ's ears and yanks, earning a yowl from the feline.
Foul species features.
Species features was something we made up to make our tussles a little more fair. It involved any distinct physical difference between our species that might pose as a disadvantage, like my tail, Jenna's ears, or TJ's ear tufts. Carl was especially keen on it. Being a ram, his horns were often used as leverage against him.
TJ, come get your sandwich.
TJ finally yanks himself out of Flynn's grasp, smoothing down his fur as he tries to look as dignified as possible.
Well, I can see things haven't changed.
With that, TJ walks over to the table to get his food. I can't help but laugh.
I think TJ won that one by technicality.
Or did he? He might have fouled too. Flynn's got a soft lizard belly.
Flynn snorts, rubbing his stomach.
Oh, don't even try to tell me about soft hassle. It looks like you swallowed the beach ball.
Speaking of which,
We all pass the bags around to get our food. A chicken sandwich for Jenna and TJ, roast beef for me and Leo, and 3 large veggie burgers that almost take up their own bag for Carl. Flynn, as usual, isn't eating anything. I think it's a lizard thing. I keep my seat on the bed as I unwrap the foil around my sandwich. The smell wafts up from the beef, making my mouth water and bringing some memories up with it. We'd all spent many nights at the old diner. I can remember the night me and Carl graduated. Hugh took us all straight from Payden High to the diner, skipping out on the all-night graduation party for sandwiches and milkshakes. I take a huge bite and the yellow bell pepper slips out the other end, landing back in the foil.
Oh, slow down. You're gonna choke.
Suddenly, I'm almost falling over the side as something heavy plants itself next to me on the bed. I quickly grab a napkin and bring it to my muzzle, wiping away the grease.
Hey, Leo?
Leo chuckles at my embarrassment and unwraps his own sandwich.
Sorry if the bread's a little soggy. And someone's gonna need to check my Spanish here as the Canadian, the person who's never taken a Spanish class in his life. Who wants to fill in with the Spanish for me? Garbo? Over here. Took his sweet time getting to the car.
I have no idea what that is.
Hey, working in the town hall is serious business. I don't have a family business I can just waltz out of like you.
hey, Flynn, I bet you I can eat this whole burger in 1 minute.
Is that a fucking joke? Of course you can.
Yeah, but what about 2 burgers?
Don't choke, Carl.
I decide to keep the conversation on Leo's job, since that's the whole reason why he's still here.
Is business still pretty good?
Yes, Peyton's getting bigger, so is the number of customers.
Guess that's a good thing your dad moved out of Echo, huh?
Oh, real quick, everyone. Sorry. I will be back in a little bit. Me and my girlfriend are going to start cooking dinner. I'll be here.
Oh, have fun.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah,
Enjoy
I'll be
it.
still the caller.
Yeah, drop out when you can. Bon
Okay,
appetit.
no problem.
For sure. The place was turning into a ghost town. Probably will be in another decade, or probably will be in another decade or 2.
Foreshadowing.
Shadowing. Well, by some standards, it already is.
I take another bite of my sandwich, biting right into another bell pepper. I'd forgotten how good the diner food is. I notice TJ sitting next to Jen at the table, picking unhappily at his lettuce-wrapped chicken. Jenna seems to as well as she leans towards him.
What's wrong, TJ?
Oh, it's just... Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Are you sure?
It's just the mayo. I forgot they put it on everything here.
Jenna lifts up the bun on her sandwich, inspecting its contents.
None of the mayo really got on my chicken. Here.
No, you don't have...
Jenna picks up TJ's sandwich and swaps out his grilled chicken. She rips off the layer of mayo-tainted lettuce from his lettuce bun before swapping her chicken in.
There. How's that?
Thanks?
It's then that TJ looks up and sees Leo and I staring at him. I can see his ears flatten in embarrassment.
What?
Nothing, TJ. Nothing.
So, are your parents still letting you live in the house here in Echo?
Yes, we actually tried to sell it last year, but of course no one bought it. I think 2 people came to look, but took off once they saw the town. Anyway, my parents are living in Peyton in a house twice as big as the old one.
Well, must be pretty cool living in your own house.
My parents aren't constantly breathing down my neck, so that's, nice.
Hello, Amethyst. Just checking the chat here. As I'm trying to read. Leo's already finished his first sandwich and now he's unwrapping the second. He sure could eat a lot.
How many people are still here anyway? In the town, I mean.
Leo takes another bite and I hear the crunch of the peppers through his muzzle. He chews thoughtfully for a moment before swallowing.
Not too sure. Of course, I know almost everyone here, but most actually don't live here anymore. Most everyone's turned their old house into a sort of vacation home now.
Really? Why?
I can't imagine anyone coming here for a vacation. Unless your hobbies are meth or dying of heat stroke.
Well, they've got their old houses here, and it's cheap to build. And the town is actually trying to turn that old lake into a recreational thing.
Like Emma?
Yeah, they're putting in docks and stuff.
Huh.
Lake Emma is the old reservoir just a few minutes outside of town. As kids we used to play around there all the time. It was generally an ugly place. Dead fish on the banks, a terrible smell, mosquitoes everywhere. Then again, it could have changed since then. I haven't been there in 12 years now. None of us have. Thinking about the lake is making my stomach tighten again, forcing away my appetite in the process. It's been so long at this point, I need to learn to get over things. Actually, that reminds me. The others are pretty deep in their own conversations. I lower my voice anyway, leaning into Leo.
Leo?
Leo turns to me. He'd been in the middle of a massive bite. Now he has a bell pepper half hanging out of his muzzle. That throws off my train of thought for a second.
Oh yeah, so I wanted to get some shots of the lake for my project.
Leo ducks his head to pull out the pepper from his muzzle, only to shove it back in a second later. He chews for a while, but his ears are still tipped towards me, so I go on.
It's kind of important to Echo's history. Anyway, you told me that on Monday everyone's free during lunch?
I can tell by the set of Leo's ears he knows where I'm going, and he's not too into the idea. I quickly go on.
Of course we don't have to, but it's been a long time, and if the town is making it look better, it would be fun.
Listen, Chase.
I feel my face burn a little under the fur.
Sorry, it was a dumb idea.
No, Chase. If it were up to me, I'd definitely do it. It's just,
Leo looks towards Flynn, and I do as well. Find him still bantering with Carl.
It doesn't matter how fucking fast you eat. I'm not gonna be impressed.
He's got that classic Flynn look on his face where he's pressing his lips together, trying not to smile.
What if I ate all 3?
You already eaten most of the first one, So that's not gonna happen now, is it?
I look back down at my sandwich. I suddenly feel really guilty. Here I am, back after 3 years, just assuming that I know how everyone feels. Now I'm kind of feeling like an imposter. Leo notices, like he always did, and he nudges me with his shoulder.
Hey, don't worry about it. Not your fault.
Suddenly Leo's ears perk up. I know he's suddenly had an idea. His ears made him easily reasonable, just as reading people came easily to him. It made it all the more impressive that he's able to tell what most of us were thinking, considering my short, stubby ears. Or Flynn's lack thereof.
Listen, there's a cool little spot by the river. It's actually pretty close to the lake. We could go have lunch, and you could walk over and get your shots.
The idea makes me feel a little bit better.
Alright, that could be fun. Also, this motel doesn't have a pool, so it'd be really nice to swim in something.
Otters and their waters. Anyway, I'll have to ask Flynn, but I think he'll be okay with it.
What would really impress me is if you didn't eat the rest.
You're a funny guy, Flynn.
Carl goes right back to shoving the next burger into his mouth as Flynn looks on in mild disgust. He suddenly notices us watching him, and he gives us an odd look. That slowly morphs into a smirk as he focuses on Leo.
You're looking pretty happy there, Leo. Not like you've been for the past 3 years.
I furrow my brow in confusion and look up at Leo. I see him shift and he's giving Flynn a look that I don't quite understand.
Well, of course I'm happy to see us all back and together again.
I look from Leo to Flynn, and it's pretty easy to imagine a bolt of electricity between them.
You should have seen him, Chase. He'd go days without smiling.
Agreed. Leo's been kind of a dick ever since you guys left.
Isn't Jen our counselor? Hey, you should have a session with Leo.
I'm still an undergrad. I'm not going into counseling anyway. That would just make me sad.
TJ is busy trying to hold his sandwich together and eat it at the same time. Not very successfully, but he looks up as well.
Leo depressed? It's hard to imagine you not smiling. You seem fine online.
Has something been going on, Leo?
For the first time since he's arrived, Leo looks truly uncomfortable. You don't see him like that very often. Flynn, on the other hand, has his try not to smirk face on.
What?
Leo pauses, pinned down by everyone's eyes in the room. Then he takes a frustrated breath.
Can't people be sad sometimes? Yes, things have been have been harder. But I'm fine. I think it's pretty clear that Flynn...
Oh, yeah. Well,
Leo flicks his long muzzle at the lizard.
is just trying to get some reactions.
Sure. I'm just saying you're back to your old self. But seriously, it's great.
Leo makes a snorting sound. I'm about to ask Leo what's so stressful when he lifts his paw up again to take a bite of his almost finished sandwich. I go quiet as I look at his paw. A silver anchor, tied around his wrist with leather. The word otter is etched into the shank of the anchor. The name Chase is engraved into the stock. Why was he still...
Chase!
I jump as TJ's voice breaks through my trance, bouncing on the bed once I come down. Leo looks at me as the bed wobbles, an eyebrow raised. TJ puts a paw to his muzzle.
Oops. Sorry, you were just kind of staring off into space.
Yeah, just thinking about stuff. What's up?
We were just talking about the last game. Didn't you tell me that you saw that movie on the drive here?
I really don't get you right now, TJ. The last game was the worst Lion Brigade movie.
In that picture,
You're just mad because they didn't follow the comics.
Yeah, Carl, as a movie, it was just better. I'm sure the comics are great too, though.
No, the comics are shit. Carl tried showing them to me once.
See, this is the problem. They never follow the source material and no one cares because they have no respect for the originals, man!
You're way too picky, Carl. The last game was a great movie.
You too, Leo!
I don't know. I think Lion's Brigade was always a bit too violent for me. What with all the shooting and punching? I've always liked the Trinity Weasel. She's the thinking man's superheroine.
Carl waves his paw dismissively.
The Trinity comics have always been pretty lame. They're jerk-off fodder for lonely nerds. And so is the movie.
You mean like yourself?
Hey.
Hold up, we are talking about Trinity now? Julia Blasco, she's hella fine. Never seen an ass like hers on a weasel before.
Because it's fake.
No, I just like the story. It's really kind of deep, if you think about it.
It was hard to think about when half the shots are slow-mo, and she is doing all these flips and back bends and shit.
I didn't think that was your sort of thing anyway, Flynn.
Flynn doesn't have time to retort before Janice shifts her attention, seemingly coming to TJ's defense.
Come on, Trinity does have more story going on than your average superhero movie. I think it's great that you like her character over all the meatheads.
Yeah. They just stuck in all the boob shots to reel in the dummies.
Of course, that's easy for someone like you to say. Besides, I see what's going on here. Maybe you should watch Luce Lobo, TJ. He's shirtless the whole time.
TJ's ears go flat, Tufts pointed at the ground.
And then theoretically there's a march.
I'd better stop it with all this saucy talk. The only way this could get any more awkward is if ya got sprung.
Here you can kind of see there's like
We all groan in unison, but TJ shoots right back.
And knowing you, that's exactly what you want to happen, isn't it, Flynn?
That gets a few surprised chuckles.
Damn, TJ, where'd that come from?
It isn't as a particularly good joke, it's that it came from TJ that makes it so funny. I don't think I ever heard him talk like that. Even Flynn can't keep from grinning a little bit. We talk late into the afternoon. At this point, all of my worries have disappeared, leaving a happy, warm feeling in its place. It seems silly that I'd been so nervous earlier. In fact, I'm starting to look forward to the rest of the week.
Alright.
Leo steps forward, indicating that we should all shut up.
Now, we all need to remember that Chase is here to do a school project. So, that comes first. But, I did make a few other plans for things that we can do in his off time. I'm pretty sure all of us know that we're going to Southwest Adventures tomorrow, so I'll pick these two up.
He jerks his head towards Flynn and Carl.
Then swing by the motel to get you guys at 9. Alright?
Sounds good.
Then, I was thinking about doing some stuff in Peyton towards the end of the week. But we'll make plans later. In between those times, we should find time to hang out as well. Make the most of this.
Leo looks about done, but suddenly snaps his fingers, if remembering something.
Oh yeah, Chase, I saw you had the camera. Think you could get a pic of us? Would be nice for all of us to have something that isn't camera phone quality.
Oh, sure. I was messing with the self-timer earlier. Should be able to get it to work.
After a few minutes of me adjusting the tripod and Leo adjusting everyone at the end of one of the beds, we managed to get into position.
Alright, here goes.
I set the timer and fast walked to the spot Leo saved for me.
There they are.
So sweet.
It was so nice to get this
Absolutely
picture in
nothing wrong
They
will
look
ever
great.
happen
They're
to this
fine.
wonderful group of friends.
there. For the next 2 hours we watch a movie on TV, not really paying attention, mostly catching up with each other on how we'd been. It's good to be back. It feels like we're all just picking up where we left off 3 years ago. It's really nice. Finally, at about 10, Leo, Carl and Flynn head out. I spend the next 20 minutes tinkering with the equipment, making sure it's all in order for shooting the next day. Once TJ finishes getting ready for bed in the bathroom, I do as well. We'll get into bed, head to toe with TJ. There's a soft glow from the corner as Jenna sits at the table reading something. I lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, waiting for her to go to sleep. There's a chain attached to my ankle as I walk away from the lake, my legs and feet caked in mud. I look back, seeing the chain snaking back around the rocks and reeds before disappearing into the water. Looking ahead again, I see Leo. He's smiling, waving at me. I walk towards him, and the chain stays slack, pulling easily out of the water. There's an anchor in the lake, I say. I stare at him, but he doesn't say anything and just keeps on smiling. I crouch on the rocks, wrapping the chain around my wrist a few times. Leo kneels next to me, rubbing my back and sticking out his arm to compare our bracelets, saying that everyone gets one. He seems happy, but now I'm stuck here. I can't even stand up to walk. There we go, that's where I left it 6 years ago. Great work, everyone.
Amazing. God.
Yump and Yemeni.
Yeah.
Journey back in time.
Yeah. And now we know what's going to happen.
At least we understand why.
They're going to Southwest Adventures.
Yeah, they go to a theme park,
Hooray!
make a documentary, and then they go home. It's,
But
that's
yeah, it's all good.
a nice
All good
summertime
and
jam.
happy.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And Ramon Sanchez, hello. I saw you earlier, but I was too busy narrating. I hope you all enjoyed that. Again, thanks for doing it. It's nice to go back to that again, and actually I think we're far better than I was originally when I first did this.
Yeah.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
And seeing a few more updates in the process.
Oh, yes.
Just a few.
So nice to get that picture in finally, 'cause when I did it originally, yeah, it didn't exist. But now this is the bit where all of you can talk about any current projects and just plug your channels wherever while I check the chat for any questions.
I'll do the same order as the introductions?
Yeah, if you want.
I don't remember the order of the introductions.
I think we just went
So,
like from top to bottom, right?
yeah, it's I'll go last first.
Okay, let's go. I am working with my partner on an heroic fantasy / eventually dark fantasy visual novel called Neven. And it's both in French and English. And well, what to say? Do I take the time to make a little resume of the VN, or just a quick thing?
Whatever you want to say about it.
Well, you follow a bunny bard who has a very strong personality. And yeah, if people like strong main characters, you can come and see Neven. We have something for you.
I say I'm really enjoying narrating Neven as well.
Thank you. It's always a joy to listen to you. Well, particularly for the bear, Mailbjorn, because yeah, you have the voice for that.
Thanks.
So hi, again, my name's Baker. Neven is a lot of fun. I have definitely been enjoying your VN a lot, Argolith. So, thank you for telling your story. And I always love when, Blythe gets to sing in any of his streams. So thank you for having your main character be a bard. But
Thank you.
I am, pretty new to, again, like pretty new to the whole VN space. And so last year, to kind of get my head around coding and that, because I went to school for like photography and printmaking, and then I went to culinary school. I did a little kind of test VN called Hearth and Home, which at the moment is just like 8 recipes that have been like translated into kind of a furry VN setting. And essentially, I'm gonna, keep working that in like my off time, and I want it to be kind of like you pick up an episode of Martha Stewart Living or whatever, but it's a cute squirrel who's telling you like how to put together a flower bouquet, or take care of your peas in the garden, or here's like an amazing recipe for garlic bread. And then after kind of getting my feet wet with Ren'Py, I started working on like my first like narrative driven VN, which is called Le Temps, which I'm not French. It's just autumn. But
L'automne.
okay. Thank you. I don't know why I went with French for my title in the chapter. Actually, I do know why. But it is about like a 30-year-old squirrel dude who just lost his job, and his like partner breaks up with him because of that. And so, kind of losing everything, he ends up moving back home to his small town that he grew up in the Midwest. And I just released this last week the kind of fully polished version of chapter 1. So I know that Blythe has done a reading, and had a very special Blythe-only build, which had kind of an interim step between the initial release and this release that just came out. But currently working on Chapter 2, so it's like a bit more what I would call quiet storytelling. It's not going to be like psychological horror or like super bonkers or a mystery or murders or anything like that. It's just going to follow some like older VN characters like kind of navigating life. And that's it.
I guess that takes us on to me now. I'm kind of the music guru dude, mostly, is what I've been doing for a few different VNs. The last VN, like completed VN that I worked on was Before You Depart, which was a huge, success in my books. We had a month to do it, and it was a ton of fun to work on. But I worked on that with a few people. Yeah, all the music in that one's from me. And before that, I was working on Distant Travels, and a few other VNs as well that here and there I've done a few songs for. But yeah, if you haven't played either of those, go check them out for sure. Myself and everyone else involved in those worked very hard to make them come together. And I know Bart actually has a channel here too. So you can always watch them on here as well. You can see some lovely narrated versions. Beyond that, for upcoming projects, I've got a few things on the go. Don't want to spoil too much yet. I have a couple projects I'm working on with some friends who I've previously worked on for other projects. And I'm also picking up music for a few new projects, or at least old projects that I will now be doing some soundtracks for, one of which already has one of my songs in the latest update of the game, which is Wayfinder. So another one you can go check out. It's the opening song in that one that I worked on. Beyond that, I do a little bit of fun, very spicy art stuff. And you can check that out too if you want. But beyond that, go play those games. Definitely worth your time there. Everyone involved worked very hard on them. And I think I will pass on the baton.
Okay, I think that's me. Hi everyone again, I'm Comet. I'm really bad about talking about myself. But if you don't know me, I go by Not That Comet online. I am the creator and director of Spark Hearts, which is an upcoming furry visual novel. Kind of the gist of it is that, it's kind of I don't want to talk too much about it because a lot of it hasn't been really formally announced, but I guess I'm just going to read kind of like what the Twitter bio says. Basically, you're going to explore the world of Virtues Lost in this upcoming furry visual novel. It has a great cast of people, voice actors, really awesome artists. We want to do a lot with it, and it's just been a passionate project of mine since like 2020. I'm here because I feel like I self-inserted myself here. I was like, hey Blythe, I saw your post on Patreon. Can I join your little anniversary stream? And Blythe here is actually going to be a voice actor for one of our characters, so really excited to work with him on that. But yeah, I have a lot of like great memories just developing and just being part of this like small furry visual novel community, and just kind of seeing how big it's gotten and seeing all the awesome projects, and really excited to check out all the other projects everyone has mentioned. yeah, that's it for me. I'll pass it on to Dirk.
Before Dirk said that, I should say comment. I'm so thankful you did ask to be involved, because I figured I'm going to have to ask almost everyone to get involved, and they're going to say no, it's going to be bad. So it was great that you actually approached me first. Thank you for that.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Also, I sleep to your videos sometimes, so that's I think that's a compliment. But yeah, I'll pass the baton.
Okay, Dirk.
Thanks, guys. Hi, I'm Dirk. Pretty much on all my social medias, I go by Dirk the Panda. My main YouTube channel does consist of a lot of visual novel, voice acting type of readings. I have done Echo-related universe projects. I didn't manage to get on to Echo in time, but I did do some reading for The Smoke Room, did a full series on Arches, Adastra. Really love, this Echo Project universe, Glory Hounds, all that. I also stream on Twitch. Sometimes I do visual novels there. Sometimes I'll just be doing more chill stuff where I just do some like chill kind of like simulator world games. One of them's like City Skylines, another is American Truck Sim. Besides that, in terms of my visual novel universe type of stuff, I did work on a visual novel before going on hiatus with it. It was called Ocean Avenue. Camazole actually did some of the music for it, and it was very lovely.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Other stuff about me. I would say that. Oh yeah, I did some sound quips for Wolfstar in Wolfstar Sins in Paradise. I think at least one other person here has done some quips for it, and yeah, if you want to check out my stuff, like I said, it's Dirk the Panda on everything. Twitch, Blue Sky, Twitter, YouTube. Anywhere I could be, I guess. Yeah, and honestly, I'm just kind of in this figuring out things again. Guess I'll let you all know there, wherever, what I do next. So, for now, it's all a mystery, even to me. An honor to be here.
About Eurovision.
Yeah, don't forget that.
My guilty pleasure. Big Eurovision fan. Let's just say that I am running my own fan contest for it, and that happens in April normally, right before the actual contest.
Same here, Samuel Fisher. I also miss Ocean Avenue.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta figure out the creative balance of it. Maybe even change the timing of the story. So, I'm not saying goodbye to the universe itself. Permanently, I've been pondering ideas of maybe I do it in a different time frame or slightly after the initial. Yeah, it is like I love the characters and all that, but you gotta make sure you're in the right mindset for it.
Absolutely. Yeah. Always do that.
Thank you.
Okay, we don't have Fallen Wolf here currently, so I'll mention something about her later, but Viv, let's go on to you.
Sure thing. So I'm Vivian Jade, the trained unprofessional. I also do visual novel and video game videos and streams on YouTube and on Twitch. And I also did some voice quips in Wolfstar Sins in Paradise. I am the voice of Hyper. So co-star with Dirk in that. And I'm celebrating the 21 years of doing video. Did my first video in 2003.
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
Yeah.
Way more than 6 years.
Yeah, it's a lot of years, and it's a living testament to still trying to figure it out, because after all this time, still have no clue what I'm doing.
I appreciate that.
Now, I should say that both Viv and Vlad were the first VN readers I had discovered, and they're definitely very integral, I guess, in what inspired me to start my own channel. So,
that's very
hand that out there.
Very flattering to hear that, especially considering where you've taken that and run with it. Because inspiration's only a spark. A flame is what you add a spark to it and makes it grow. So credit is where it's due to you as well. And speaking of finding someone, I remember all the years ago finding Blight. I remember finding you. I don't know if it was close after the Echo videos were made. I think it was. I think it was in the first year or so. And I really enjoyed hearing your narration for those Echo videos. And I left a comment. We had a nice little back and forth in the comments. And
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was encouraging because at the time I felt like I was almost kind of on the way out because I had this weird dichotomy of I can only do VNs or video games. It was weird, but I felt like with Fallen and Dirk and you, and with a bunch of others, Naoki in the chat, and a lot of others that if I tried to name everyone, I'd forget someone and I'd feel horrible, but. With a bunch of these competent and talented people that it was there's a lot of great people to leave the community in the hands of. Like I was the one holding it down or something. That's not what I mean, but you know what I mean. It's like I was happy to have so many people in the home. Exactly, a lot of good people treating the community well. So yeah, I feel like a grandmother. Because you talk about being here for so long, but yes, so that's me and my stuff.
Well, thanks, and since she's not here, Fallen Wolf also has some streams where she's gaming on Twitch and also some VN readings and games on YouTube. What I'm going to do, because I'm not that prepared for things, is once we finish this stream, I'll go in description for the video version, and I'll put a whole load of links to people's projects and channels and so on. I really recommend you go and check all of them. And one thing I'm going to throw at all of you here in the voice chat, Harvest Mouse Productions, one of my patrons suggested a Q&A thing for this stream, and also a bit of a talk about our favourite FENs, our favourite characters in them. So I'm going to give you all a little time to think about that if you want to jump back in with that one. Meantime, I'm going to head over to the chat on YouTube. Let's see. Okay, I'm with you. So it is awkward, AM, to pick a canon route in Echo, because I know Howley said none of them is canon, so it's kind of hard, but I think you got a good answer there with TJ's route. Pick a main. What furry VN character would you like to voice act? I think there's going to be no surprise when I tell you that would be Amicus. I do enjoy doing him, and running a very close second, I would say, is Melbjorn from Nevin. I love those characters. They are a lot of fun to do. Dithenus, I've pronounced your name. King's Guardian, I actually do know about it, yes. I considered doing something with it a while ago and I kind of didn't get round to it, so I'm way behind. I really need to catch up on that one, so thanks for the reminder there. That is one I'll have to mention to people. Okay.
Absolutely, Maestro. Ask your question.
Yeah. I was going to say, ask the questions in the chat, Maestro. We will answer. Well, I will, and it's up to everyone else in the voice chat if they want to or not. It's fine.
I go on VR chat.
Are we also going to do Jackbox, or was that?
Yep, that's going to be pretty soon.
Cool.
Well, looks like we got questions coming in.
So, while some questions are coming in, so I am personally so incredibly easy to please when it comes to like visual novels. Like something that I think is really just amazing about the medium is the way that it brings people together to make things, because you get people who program, you get voice actors, you get musicians, you get people who write like you can just really find these super passionate groups of people who are just telling all of these really awesome original stories. I think I just kind of got really burnt out on like quote unquote normal video games. So it's pretty rare that I don't find something that I like in a visual novel, like, period. But when you said like what are like some of your favorite VNs, two that kind of popped immediately to mind are Core and then also Undefeated. Core is one that was recommended to me like back when I first started reading them, and it's actually one that I kind of put off reading for a little while because it's got a more simplistic art style, but the story itself like has so much like heart behind it that it's just really great, and it's just like such a pleasure to read. And then Undefeated is about like crazy underground, like actually underground, not like just hidden, like they're literally underground, like MMA style fighting, which is, you know, not something that I go out of my way to like. I don't watch blood sports in real life. That's kind of messed up. But again, like it's such like a fun story that it, like, you know, is one that has grabbed me, and I think that Leo's like one or two like updates from actually finishing it, so it's one that should hopefully, you know, knock on wood, be finishing up here by the end of the year. But yeah, those are the two that kind of popped into my head with that question.
Nice. I need to check those up. I don't have a lot of time to read VNs sometimes, so I'm always open to hear more.
I think it's a compliment to the genre when there are so many that it's like you can't read all of them now. Like, you know, it's like in the earlier days, it's like, you know, easier to keep up with all of them. But yeah, it's just like I just don't remember at which point. But there'd be like so many suggestions of you gotta play this, you gotta play this, that I'd be like, oh gosh, it'd be so hard for me to keep up with all of them. And yeah, that it was part of the reason I started March Madness back in 2020. And it was like just a fun thing to, you know, like during all the COVID stuff, just to have like, what if we had our favorite characters in like a best character tournament? And I did hand it down to somebody else in like 2023. I think it was the first year of somebody else's. It is still going right now in this year. The I guess I'm gonna, you know, show out another other creator, Sir Bob the Marvelous. They're the one running March Madness. If you like your favorite VN characters and seeing like who's the best hugger, cooker, or cook chef, I mean. Best hugger, cook, musician. There's a couple of categories like that, but they do basically are taking like all the characters from these different VNs and, you know, shining a light on them, kind of like an awards type of show to give thanks to, you know, how many great characters are made. And yeah, but back to it, it's like, yeah, there are just so many great stories out there that when I hear things and just the great things about VNs I haven't even heard of, it's just like, wow, it's just amazing how many people are inspired by the medium. Props to him. At that on top.
Yeah, he's doing well there, yeah. Okay, back to the chat here. Samuel Fisher. And if any other voice actors want to join in this, they can. Is it harder to read a clearly mean character or one that turns mean? I kind of find it harder to voice one that turns mean, because we're starting somewhere. It's very interesting to go through that character change, but when I'm trying to find a voice from and how they speak, if I know they're like that to begin with, okay, I'll choose one voice, but it has to change somewhat as you go along if they do turn mean, and trying to pitch that I find quite difficult. It's something you need to just get right, or it's way too jarring for the listeners, I think. So yeah, for me, I'd say one that turns mean is harder to read.
I would agree with that. And I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say I agree because if you get a voice that sounds obviously evil, and then they have like a turn towards the good later, it's easier to soften and pull it back. But one that's soft and kind and then goes harsh, it almost sounds like a completely different character, or it can be. It's a harder line. It's a harder road to toe. A road to hoe. Jesus Christ. You know what? Let me just test this off. I'm drowning. Jump in, please.
Not the theme of the visual novel we're reading. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, with both of you on that. Something that for me, when I'm doing the voices of these different characters and they have like these different tonal shifts to them, it's like you want to. I still want to keep like the original voice in it somehow, even if I am like trying to push the meanness or the just the sudden gruffness or opposite direction of softer from rough. It is that line that you're saying, but it is something that you don't want to like completely give a whole different voice to. Otherwise, it's like it could be a great voice, but then it's like this isn't the same person anymore. I mean, unless they turn into a completely different person, but just saying, it's like, every person has their wherever they start, and then you get the villain arc or the redemption arc, and it's like, there is some person behind all that, wherever they are. So at least that's how I try and gauge it. Like, what's their baseline in my head, and how that'd go. We all start somewhere.
Yeah. Okay, chat. Maestro Wolfcon. Dawn Chorus. What do you like the most about it? It's, well, certainly so far, it's kind of quite relaxing. There's some nice mix of characters in there, and it's not too dramatic at the moment. It's very real, it feels like, and also it's set above the Arctic Circle, which I'm not that far north, but it's actually nice to see something set in the north where I can relate to the weather going on there. It's I'm hoping to get some more soon on that one, and that's a nice kind of gentle VN so far with some good characters. So hope that answers your question about Dawn Chorus. The VNs Vika mentioned there, definitely have to check on those. I'm not planning too much new stuff for right now. Outside of YouTube, I've been very busy recently. So I'm not trying to plan too much till things calm down, apart from trying to finish writing that script for my Archers video, where I'll be talking all about it, hopefully around the same time that the final version comes out. Amethyst, if you're stuck in a room for 24 hours, which character from any novel would you pick and why? This goes for all of you. If you want time to think about it, because I read that earlier, I can answer. And I've been thinking about some people I wouldn't mind spending some time with. But I think if it was 24 hours in a room together, and hopefully it'd be his room because he's got plenty of books, I have to go for Mailbjorn. He loves books, and so do I. My husband can tell you I have more than a few books in the house.
Couple rooms full.
Sounds like it.
So
that would be my choice.
That does fundamentally change the question if you get to pick the room, because you could pick a character that's really good at like cooking and then like kitchen, and you're like, oh, that's perfect. But if it's like you just get stuck in like a blank room, then you're stuck.
Yeah, even with that, we could talk books, I think.
Yeah.
I'd say like a character that I would enjoy babysitting in a room with for 24 hours would probably be Memento from Before You Depart. It's a character that really just caught my eye, and even though most of the story is just going around with him, it is very calming to just get the feel for him, see him learn more just about the humanistic world, and explore and grow with that. So that would be who I'd spend 24 hours with.
Big old death puppy.
Yes. I don't think anything bad will happen at the end of the 24 hours, right?
Right?
No spoiler.
I think it would be incredibly fun and weird and interesting to spend 24 hours with Raoul Brevard from Glory Hounds.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Because, like, you know, he's got like such a fun and curious mind, and he's an inventor and kind of a weirdo, and it just seems like a really like lovely and genuine individual. So it could be really fun to just hang out with and pick the brain of someone who's like that incredibly inventive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was absolutely 100% all of what you just said. I legit was going to say the same thing. I'll try to think of a different one, but absolutely what you just said there. Because not only could you, with the comic book connection, just you fan just ooze fandom about any sort of comic books, but all of the different just various interesting things and stories that you could hear from that just interesting mind. I don't know, but I'll try to think of a different one. Oh, it's just interesting.
I can take over if you want some time.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think Mary from No More Future would be a very interesting person as well. She's a scientist and in robotics, and I think you can have plenty of great conversations, both technologically and philosophically, with such a person.
For me personally, it'd be Heather from Echo, because I think we'd be good friends. So, a serious answer would be if you've played Temptations Ballad, Sid's mom. I don't remember her name, but
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like she'd find a way to get us out of the room, so we don't have to spend 24 hours together. But so it'd be Heather or Sid's mom.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's perfect. Oh, I really wish I could say something fast, because every time I hear a character that I know, I'm just like, oh, it would have been perfect to choose. Oh, jeez.
I mean, do we want my basic bitch answer in the meanwhile? By basic bitch, I mean I'm literally just choosing this because I'm trash. Which is
You.
It's gonna be Thistle from Shelter, because I'm trash and we're gonna write some horrible fan fiction together. Don't worry about it.
I think I'll pick June from 10 Essays. Because I enjoy June. I enjoy June's family. June's got some good video games. A good solid time to just hang out and be relaxed. And I don't like going out and doing a whole bunch of stuff outside of the house. Neither does June. So don't have to worry about going and doing anything.
Okay, Maestro, Kemia and Eden's Reach. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back to both of those when they come out. I know they're both being worked on. And I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with Kemia. I might keep up the original 2 videos as like an archive if Howley redoes it completely from the start, or I might take him down, keep him my own archive. I'm not sure. I'm going to see where we are with that one. But I'm definitely looking forward to getting back to those. It'll be a lot of fun to do. Pickermain, how did you all find each other? Kind of through YouTube mainly. That's how most people got to know me. And yeah, just people reaching out and making comments. Like Viv said earlier, we had some comments on there. And Dirk commented on one of my early videos. That's how I found his channel just about the time he started. Yeah, it's basically through these videos are how I know all of these people, apart from obviously Oso in the background here.
I sent you an email.
Oh, yeah. The different one, yeah.
Yeah, I actually met Comet. I think it was Beelus.
Yeah, you went to my panel. That was you. Yeah, I remember that.
So nice to meet you there. That's one way you can meet people.
In person? God.
Yeah, right? The furry fandom. Crazy.
Yeah, if I go to a fur con, all I can do is say nothing and no one will know who I am. Of course, as soon as I open my mouth, people might know. But last time I went to one, no one knew who I was. It was nice. Even though I was up on stage telling a story. Okay, Maestro, what would bug you the most in general in every VN? That's a question for everyone.
Bugs us the most
Yeah.
in VNs.
So should I get out my pet peeves list, or
I guess. I think that's.
I could go off for a while, but the truth of the matter is, like, I love most VNs, even if there's lots of stuff in them that I don't enjoy. It's just the like leftovers of my film student era in me that forces me to tear apart every single piece of media that I consume.
So,
Yeah.
what you're saying is when they're not looking at the road when they're driving.
Yeah.
Oh, there's.
Despa's got one of. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, you go ahead.
I was gonna say Despa's got one of mine. It's a running gag on my channel when, in the early days of some of the VNs I was reading, particularly the early days of Repeat, the word whelp was used damn near every other sentence, or at least it felt like it. And it got so annoying to me that it became a running gag that I just refused to say it. And then the dev decided to put it in more just to fuck with me. Like, he told me that he found it funny how annoyed I was getting. So he just put it in more, and then it started popping up in other like VNs that I started to play, because I would start at the beginning of the game, and so it was early dev days. And so yeah, that would be a more playful entry, but still that word does genuinely annoy me, but not to the extent that that I play it up whenever I see it now.
Something, so, as I mentioned before, like, I'm super easy to please. Like, there's not much that can bother me, but as someone who is, like, definitely an amateur writer, and, like, Autumn is my first kind of foray into broader storytelling, something that has come up kind of as a joke when I've seen some people read is, every time "Make My Way" comes up, people are like, "Making my way downtown." And now I literally go through my scripts and, like, Control F for make, and I will look for "Make My Way" and try to make sure I'm finding other ways for people to get places rather than making their way.
That's such a, like, classic trope, especially if you play D&D. That's like the DM's go-to line. It's in the DM guidebook, I think.
Oh,
Oh man.
I think for me, for this question, it's, if something's not working for you with the VN, you're more than welcome to just, put it down. Not everything's going to be for you. Or you're not going to like everything that you, play. So I guess it's kind of a hard question to answer.
Actually, kind of springboarding off of that, this is very tangential to VN stuff, but as someone like working behind the scenes on VNs with folks, like a shitty review can absolutely wreck somebody, and like half of the bad reviews out there come from people who just personally didn't vibe with the game or didn't like it for personal reasons. And I really think in general having a rating system for VNs beyond just like thumbs up, thumbs down is really a personally, like I don't know, it's when you're on the creative side you have to kind of steel yourself for the bad reviews. But it just sucks to put a negative rating on something that somebody has sunk a lot of time and effort into, regardless of how good or bad the content is to you personally. That's one of my issues, I think, with just the VN atmosphere in general, is I feel like there's a lot of people who are quick to put down things that they just personally don't like, and it's more of a personal opinion on a game than it is necessarily actually a bad game, but they're happy to give it like 1 star just to really push it, So just spread more love, share more love, share the games you love with people. If you don't like it, ignore it.
Yeah, that's why I like to read things ahead of time before I put them on the channel. Yeah, I'm enjoying this. I will do it. Or sometimes I'll read something and it's just, it's good, but it's not really my kind of thing, so I won't bother with it. Just because it doesn't feature on the channel doesn't mean I don't like it. Sometimes I just don't have time before anyone thinks that.
Yeah. Yeah, there have been a couple of notable times where it's because I do the opposite, where I don't play stuff ahead of time, and I haven't always enjoyed the game that I play. But I do my best to try to separate my personal enjoyment from a technical critique, but not everyone does. Because as I've been doing this over the years, and I've gotten to talk to more and more devs and people who work behind the scenes on these things, I've gotten way more sympathy for the entire process. And even something that you might think is not good on any technical level, which is almost never the case. At least something works at some point. And most of the time, most things work. Even if you don't personally like it, other people will. And the overall point is that there are still people who worked fucking hard on it. And so the emphasis should always be to try to separate your critique of the work from any statement on the people who did that work, because that ultimately is the only way to get anything useful out of it.
I mean, definitely, I think just people don't really realize, I think, that a lot of these VNs, I mean, definitely some people do realize, and big VN fans probably know this, but like a lot of these VNs are entirely made by like at most maybe like 6 people, but usually like 1 to 2 people for a lot of these VNs.
Yeah,
and
it
like,
isn't a big dev team, or it's not EA or anything like that.
yeah. And people are constantly wondering about like, oh, when's the next update? Why are we, like, why was this broken? Can you fix this for me? And it's like, these teams are doing their best, I promise you, behind the scenes, but it's usually just very small. They're very, very small teams who are doing this a lot of times out of a passion for it. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are a few VNs out there that are definitely made to try and just cash in on a trend, but most creators, I think, in the VN community are legitimately like, this is their passion. They're not, if they wanted to make money, they would go work in a real proper gaming industry,
Yeah.
This is their passion.
Yeah, almost all of them have a full-time student or full-time job. Outside of this is something that they're dedicating pretty much all of their free time to. And they were fans before they became developers. And so it can feel very alienating when the same community that they're still a part of and were peers before they started to try to tell their story, all of a sudden feels like they turned on them because they're being held to this unbelievably high standard because they didn't put out a fucking Android port at the same time as the PC port.
Oh, yes. I think really good example. There, I guess, like, friend of mine there who's goes by Arcadia, worked on Hearts Faster Than Light, and that's like a pretty much solo project, and it is ridiculous the amount of effort that's gone into that game behind the scenes. Like, it is, the amount of work that they've put into it is just phenomenal. And just like, I can't imagine, like, I would love to be able to create something on that, and like, it's not a situation of like, oh yes, this is a big time selling game. This is something that they're doing because they are incredibly passionate about it, right? And I don't know, I always like to come into it and try to remember that, like, all of these projects are made with love. Well, most of them are made with love, but it's always good to just assume that even if there's a long gap, even if the creator who you're following or the game you're following has a big pause in its production, it's worth the wait to just let the creator breathe and come back when they're refreshed and ready to go, when they have
Let 'em
more
cook.
to bring you.
Criticize with sympathy, read with empathy, and enjoy with an open mind.
That needs to be on a poster. I love that.
Yeah, that's really great.
Put that up on the wall right here next to me.
Next to the no loafing sign.
Oh, we've been at this almost 2 hours already. So we should go for Jackbox Games soon.
Holy moly, alright.
Just doing a quick scan, the questions. Any VNs you think would be good with a song in it? It's one of Maestro's. Personally, I would like to see some actual songs in Nevin, just to save me from singing them.
I won't be the one singing them.
I mean, I guess I'm the music guy. Any VN that can pull off like an opening, even if it's just like a few still images with a fun little song, I love that. I love that so much. Like, more VNs in general need to do that. That's great.
I think Glory Hounds could probably do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was just about to say, like, just based on the little intro like splash video that they have that Gumdrop Studios did for them, if they like actually did like a full-on music video kind of in the same style, I would scream. I would eat that up.
Okay, and Amethyst and Samuel Fisher have a similar question. Amethyst is a character you just hate the most, and Samuel is, if you have to hang out with one of your least liked characters, where would it be? And whom?
Oh, jeez.
I would hang out with Brian from Echo at the morgue after they retrieved his body.
Okay, I can't beat that one. It's the best.
Yeah. I'm going to say something similar, but it was less good. I'm going to say Leo from Echo, but in jail with him behind bars.
Oh,
But
Leo.
no, yeah, yours was better.
Yeah.
Like, you win.
Okay, quick catch. Elias, hello to Mexico from Canada. Glad you're here. Thank you, Soldier Bear. Saran, I have pronounced your name. Thank you. Picamain did try singing a bit in Devon in Swedish. I'm horrible at singing as well, Picamain, so don't worry about that. Sometimes you just have to sing even if you can't. Which I did have to do in a video game. It's literally in a game with my bad singing.
Which
You be kind to yourself.
It also didn't help. It wasn't in my regular voice. I was doing it as a 125-year-old bear seer. I think it's been a while, but something like... the chieftain banned that a while ago, though he's simply so about what happened in his own dreaming, though I can hardly be held responsible for that. His head returned to its usual size eventually, though now I just dropped the toad in the broth. So my entire performance is that kind of thing. But I love playing him, though.
Does sound fun.
Yeah, he's a great character. Just give it enough decades, I'll literally be turning into him. I can see it. Okay, one last one from Maestro before we go into the games here. For all of you, any VNs you've just started, any favourites from new ones?
The most recent one is Polar Knight. It only has one build now, but I think it's a very promising VN.
I like that one, yeah.
Yeah, if you like The Thing, the horror movie, or maybe Dead Space or things like that, it has this kind of atmosphere.
I just finally started Remember the Flowers. So I finally gave that a try. It looks like it could be pretty good, but I've got to keep going before I really get to the meat of the matter.
Oh. So my itch reading list has over 200 VNs in it. And I think one that recently started that I'm really interested in, and I'm gonna butcher this because it's a Polish name, but it's either Chini or Sini. It means shadow, and it's kind of like pulp noir-y, weird horror, interesting kind of like semi-spooky stuff going on, but there's like a really, really, really cute hyena in it, and he's really cute. Also, like the German Shepherd detective dude is also really cute. They're all really cute, pretty much.
Yeah. I'll check that one. Okay, one last one for AM. I can quickly answer the question for as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I agree with Fel there. It's nice to see that one completed. We covered Ocean Avenue, obviously. Dirk's taken some time to step away from it, so good for him on that one. One of the main ones that I'd like to see come back is actually Project Ego. I discovered that at the same time I discovered Echo way back in the day, and I have a couple of videos on that one. I'd love to see it come back, but it's been about 6-7 years now, so I'm not very hopeful. Anyone else have a unfinished VN they'd like to see?
Well, I know that there's a bit of controversy surrounding it, mostly for having a little bit of a actiony feel and things. But one of the first VNs I think I ever really played when I started getting into VNs. I mean, I played a couple VNs before that, but the first one that really got me into VNs was probably Blackgate.
I knew you were talking about Blackgate.
Yeah. I just want to see a finished version of it, please. I just want to see a final. I just want to know. I want to know. That's all. I want to know.
Well, fun fact, Blackgate indirectly started up this whole channel.
Really?
I wrote a story for a suggested fan-written anthology that got cancelled. So I thought, okay, well, I have this story. Bane was okay with me recording it, so I recorded it, put it up on a site there. Obviously not hardly ever read, but at one point, I've forgotten why, but I linked it in the Echo Discord. And people started saying, you should read Echo. So, I'll give it a try. I've never done this kind of thing before with VNs, but, you know. Yeah, that was 6 years ago.
Oh, what? I think I remember
That's
you
awesome.
telling that on the podcast.
I honestly don't remember when I've told people before. No, but yes, that was how I got into this thing.
Wow. That's really cool. I'm glad something good came out of that mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The question is, do I still have a recording? I'm not sure.
If we want the real juice, the real juicy stuff, there is a VN that I did some work on when I initially started working on VNs, and I made some very good friends working on that VN. And I'm not gonna like name drop a bunch of stuff, but basically the creator of the VN turned out to have a few issues, so the VN fell through. But I think it had like decent potential beyond possibly should have had a title change at some point. But Duty Calls was the going title that we had. And like I really liked working with that group of people on that VN. It just unfortunately the lead on that dropped the ball a bit. But the other folks who were all working on it with me were some pretty solid folks, and I'd love to do something at least with them again in the future. So that's less on a front of, I guess, the game itself, and more on like, you know, I'd like to do some work with some of the folks there. But not every VN works out, I guess. Some of them, unfortunately, just are bogged down by various issues.
One that I think it only had one build, and then kind of just got stopped. But I was, definitely interested in where it was going to go. It was called Eclipse City, and it was like, I don't know how to explain it. Walker, Texas Ranger gets transported. He gets isekai'd into Wolf Private Eye land, and there we go. And then it ended. And that was it.
Okay.
I was like, okay. But that's one I wish there was a little more of.
Okay. Because I know we could sit here and talk about the ends for ages. I know we've mentioned this before in one of our things. We should really, between a lot of us, sort of have some kind of VN podcast at some point. But
Sorry about that.
I am just setting up things here. Hey, Fallen, you're back. Just in time
Yeah,
for
just
games.
finished dinner. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. What kind of games?
Some Jack Fox games.
Ooh, okay.
So I am just setting things up here. We can play for however long people want to. Maybe not more than about 45 minutes. I'll take us up to 3 hours. So it's been a long stream. So I am just setting things up in the background here. Okay, yeah. Let's see. There we go.
There really should be VN podcast. Definitely.
And podcasts.
I did a couple.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
Okay, just tidy this up. Let me just check in case that's. Oops. There we go. Hopefully that's okay. Slightly off. It all looked fine when I did this earlier. Now I'm noticing. It's not quite right. Okay, let's just take that up a bit. There we go. So many screens going here. Okay, hopefully everyone in the Discord can see that.
Showing up. Yeah, looks good for me.
Okay, let me just turn this volume down a bit. Okay, so Discord chat, which one do you like to start with?
Lots of choices.
Yeah, we've got the 3 here, so.
It's always good to see a good quiplash.
Okay.
A classic.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Nothing crazy can happen.
Okay, here we go. And a sec. I am just going to find something to cover this up here.
Got my phone ready.
There we go. I'm just covering up on my stream here. Oops, wrong button. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Oh, there it is.
Enter the room code GLFR.
I gotta do that one again. Sorry. I was
Yeah, I was gonna
read
say,
it for you. Well,
I think
start this
I
one
think
again.
you have to go to settings to.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna just reset again.
Don't tell me what to do.
Don't you talk to me like
There
that,
we go,
you
okay.
son of a...
There we go. See. There we go.
Oof, that was a close one.
I need to pull this back up to read it myself.
Remember.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, we got the full crew.
Okay, yeah. There we go.
The gang's all here.
Gang is all here.
Okay, Argalath, you have to start us up here.
Oh, well, why is okay?
First.
Hey there.
Quiplash 3.
This is a game we call Quiplash 3. Placeholder title. Do not read or ship in this state. I'm Schmitty. You know, like from your dreams. And if you're not in the game, the next best thing is the audience. Enter the room code to get in there and vote. This is round
Here we
one.
go.
You'll get 2 prompts on your device to answer any way you please. You'll go head-to-head with another player's response, and everyone else votes on their favorite. Sound easy? That's because it is. Points are awarded based on the percentage of people who went for your answer, so make them count.
Oh boy.
Oh my.
Yes, I didn't go for the family-friendly option, as you may be telling here, as I can.
So how appropriate do we have to be?
Well, consider where I go
Don't
my
get
channel.
banned on YouTube.
You can be don't worry too much, I say it that way.
Okay, I don't want to get you like deplatformed. I'm not going to.
I don't feel good about how fast I came up with my answers.
Oh, I'm scared.
Oh boy. Oh. It's gonna be great.
Blythe, did you
There's
see
seconds
the
left. Use a safety quip if
the
you have
fourth
to.
Oh, I feel
Magic
pretty
Gathering
confident in my
card?
answer.
I got
Oh,
a
Bob.
set of
Oh, I got some
Yeah.
terrible answers coming.
Magic the Gathering.
I don't know which way to interpret.
Doctors.
I had to safety
Just
quip
so
that
when you
one.
Right down to the
link
wire.
there,
Ooh, I hope you got it in time.
Yeah.
And now
I didn't
it
get to finish
begins.
typing
Oh,
the
boy.
thing I wanted to type.
Oh, I hate
So
that.
I did a
Oh.
safety quip on the second one.
Leading
Sorry.
off, Taco Tuesdays are so much better than Blank Wednesdays.
Oh,
this could be
tough choices.
Yeah. You can't keep.
Oh,
Oh.
I
Okay.
would have expected that.
And
Sad.
here we
Yeah.
have
I went for alliteration.
a better name for the TV show Friends. Okay, everybody,
Yeah, they
pick your
for that part.
Oh my god.
Are they really
same.
middle class?
Honestly, I wish I could.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's a nice apartment.
We all want it.
Next. First was the bro hug.
Uh-oh.
Now bros are doing.
I'm scared.
I'm
I'm really scared. I'm really scared.
All right, people, it's time.
God damn it.
Mm.
That one hurts.
Oh no.
Yep,
To choose there.
so close. I thought I was getting shut out on that one.
The only safe sex is blank.
Oh boy. Oh, I would have such. Oh my god.
Decisions. Choose your favorite.
Oh, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
It's because the one answer is maybe not as accurate,
Moving right
given
along.
everything that happens in
The
that.
next big romance novel. For the love
It's very
of...
clever
Oh.
and safe as well.
My cat!
Oh, that's cute.
I didn't stand a chance.
Oh. Oh, we got frozen for a second.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
stream's lagging for me too. Oh
Oh
no!
no!
Oh, there we go.
Ah, there we go.
Moment there.
And next is a terrible new name to get from the Witness
Oh, boy.
Protection Program.
Oh no!
No.
Now it's time to vote for your favorite.
No, it didn't type. No.
Oh, thank you, Madam Bun Bun. That's 6 years, hard to believe. I hope you're all enjoying this in the chat.
Let's see the next
Just
one.
trying to keep an eye on it.
Terrible idea for a children's
As we're
pop-up
playing.
book. The
I
Adventures
apologize
of
in
Blank.
advance for whatever the game
Oh,
no. give us the answer.
Here's
I
the
couldn't
fun
think of
part.
anything,
Pick your
so just
favorite quip.
came up with they're not going to say it due to spoilers.
Oh, that was a
Weirdly
safety.
appropriate- Weirdly appropriate safety quip.
Without further ado, you
Interesting.
know you're rich when you have a room
Oh, boy.
just for blank.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh my.
One of these answers is not like the other.
One of
I mean, you could keep one in the other.
I want one of these.
Please
And that
specify
was
which
round
one. Please specify.
Again, on the scoreboard.
I'm gonna have to insist.
Do I really deserve that though with that safety quip?
Okay, round 2 is knocking on the door. Prompts are
That
a
was
little
just
more
pure
challenging,
chance.
so the points are doubled.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
No, no, I get past that. No, there's that. I agree with that.
Oh my god.
I hate one of my answers.
It's like you think of like great
Time's
answers
almost
before
done.
that you
Save
actually
your
get the
bacon
question,
with a
then you get the
safety
question,
quip.
and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
what do I put?
Yeah,
It's
my
not
answer
big.
sucked.
I mean, one of these was handed to me, but I bet I chose the low-hanging fruit. So
Yeah, I get it. You can't rush a
Yeah,
good
no,
poop
I-
joke.
Oh my god.
Don't let me down.
I was looking at the timer on the one stream, which was
Prompt number
Oh,
1.
Whoops.
No!
No.
News, it says
Boom,
blank.
boom,
oh hi dog. What's going on?
Okay, choose a way.
Oh no.
No.
I'm gonna
All
kick
right,
your
check
ass.
It's the most common error found
Oh,
on
boy.
Wikipedia.
Ooh.
All right, choose your
Oh. Oh, these are both good.
Yeah.
No choices.
Ooh, tie.
Oh!
That audience.
Nice.
Audience saved it.
And next, why did Pac-Man and Ms. Pac-Man eventually split up?
Oh,
All right, vote for the one you like best.
I don't know which is better. And by that I mean I don't know which is worse. But
Ooh, another tie. Oh!
true
Down the
Even
middle.
the audience
Let's
was
keep it going.
divided.
I did
The
not
erotic
expect
thriller
that.
nobody wants to see.
Oh, no.
The Forbidden Diaries of Blank.
Oh no.
Jerk.
Now it's real. Pick your favorite.
Wow.
Yikes.
What's going on, dog? Oh my gosh.
Ugh. I'm scared. Ooh!
Oh no.
Oh! What a twist!
Turned into a 50-50.
Next one up.
I'm surprised.
At the most bizarre sex parties, people don't wear masks. They wear
Oh, we know. Come on, you don't give this to us.
time to pick the one you like best.
What's
Oh
that?
no! Oh no!
Oh damn.
I definitely went for the low-hanging fruit on that one.
Let's see how they handle. Print was dying until they put
Oh, boy.
out Blank magazine. Okay, choose your favorite.
Hey, I'm pretty sure I own a couple of those magazines.
And now, a magazine you don't want to see in the waiting room
Oh,
of your
boy.
doctor's office.
Gay furry porn magazine.
The Game Monthly.
Oh,
Oh,
Good lord. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't.
Sorry, babe.
That wasn't nice. No, I told you.
Absolutely destroyed. Oh no.
Next up, Daddy, where do we go when we die?
Oh no. Oh no.
No.
Oh!
And now it's time to vote for your favorite.
Oh man.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh!
Ah, you likes it.
No more round two for you. It's scoreboard time.
See. Oh, okay.
Ooh!
Diving in there. That Quiplash earned it
Right
though.
on.
God
Oh,
damn.
Thriplash. One last chance to strut your stuff. On your device, you'll see a prompt that requires 3 separate responses.
Ooh.
Make me proud.
Uno, dos, tres.
Typing noises commence.
Well, Mike, it says purring noises when my cat's right on my mouse. Now you have to move.
Dream got
Uh-oh.
fucked.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
Technical difficulties.
We cannot see the stream. We cannot see the stream. We cannot see the stream. He's back.
There we
Okay,
go.
I was listening. So I think Marla probably pressed something there. Sorry.
Just a few seconds left.
10 seconds remain.
Oh, stream's paused again. Oh no.
There we go.
Right
Oof,
time
I could
is
not think
over.
of dang.
All right, let's have it.
Oh wow.
3 nicknames you'd like to have.
Wow. Oh, dirty.
Damn.
Countdown's happening. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
50-50.
3 Chevy car models recalled for being too awesome.
You awesome.
All right, people, it's voting time.
7.
Shevin.
7.
Shevin just pushed it over the edge.
7 minutes.
It's 7.
I don't know cars.
Whiplash.
What's a car?
Oh, somebody
Exactly.
got a achievement.
I set you up there.
Whoa, scientists
Very good.
just discovered
Oh,
these
I already
3
screwed this one up.
surprising facts about pandas.
Mm-mm.
Cool.
Ooh, panda facts.
All right, vote for the one you like best.
Guess who got this prompt?
Of course you did.
They do.
Know the audience.
3 things you'll find at the Queen's Yard Sale.
Oh. Oh, this is not aged well.
Oh. 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 Oh boy.
Okay, everybody,
Like it's
pick
a
your
rivalry.
favorite quip.
These are pretty good.
They're both so hard to choose.
Oh,
Damn.
Ooh.
50-50.
I can't believe
You
we made
even
it. Let's
split.
see the final scores.
Oh boy.
Shit.
Kirk wins.
Oh,
No.
Hopping up there.
Good job.
dang.
Congratulations.
The winner is
Can't believe
the
Dirk's taking
panda.
over the channel.
The panda.
Oh, wait. See, I like colonoscopy is the first one that comes up. Oof.
Okay, but that
Thanks.
one was really good. That one was solid.
That's for sure. Beautifully terrifying.
Play again with the same players?
yeah. Want to do that?
Heck yeah.
Why not?
Okay. And a sec. Let me just that.
This is Quiplash 3. 2 tickets
Das
to
ist
Gronesville.
Quiplash.
I'm Josh Schmitty Schmitzenstein. And before you ask, no, I'm not related to the Schmitzensteins who live down the street from you. Round 1 is on deck. Oh yes, points. You score points based on the percentage of voters who like your answers. Clear enough? Sure hope so. Let's go.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Time's almost up. Hurry.
10 seconds remain.
Let's do this. How about we start with a terrible Mother's Day gift?
Oh no.
Perfect place to start.
Oh no.
Okay, pick one.
I don't know which is better. Oh my god, I don't know which is better. This is gonna be an eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Boom, this one. I literally couldn't choose. I'd eeny, meeny, miny, mo with that one.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay, what's next? Name a snack food for mummies. All right, choose
Oh
your
my
favorite.
gosh. Who's the Star Wars fan over here?
Moving right along. Pokemon Trainer is a much nobler job title than Pokemon Blank.
Oh no.
I knew it.
Now it gets real. Pick your favorite.
Can't believe this was just the degenerate test.
And here we have... What sound does a shy gun make?
Oh.
Decisions. Choose your favorite.
I hate it. Thank you. Thank you, I hate it.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Ooh. I got it.
Let's keep it going. In MacGyver's most awkward life and death moment,
Oh,
he
boy.
only had a pocket full of blank.
Same.
All right,
Ooh.
vote for the one you like best.
I was really trying to think of a clever MacGyver joke, but it's been too long since I've actually seen MacGyver.
Without further ado, you know the lottery scratch-off ticket won't pay out much when the goal is to get 3 blank.
3
Oh
blanks.
boy. Reminders for your card. Oh.
Your favorite.
Oof. Aww.
I literally had to send and check the insurance company for my truck
Let's see the
recently,
next
so
one.
yeah. Oh,
Someone you
Oh,
never
no.
expect to give you the birds and the bees talk.
Uh-oh. I'm scared. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, these are both pretty good. Hmm.
Whoa.
And they really like it.
yeah.
And now,
Oh,
the
poor
best
baby.
marketing slogan for your butt.
Oh no!
All
Oh
right,
no!
time.
Oh, that is so cursed, you guys.
This is cruel.
Baby dog. Oh, oh, oh.
They were both good. They were both
yeah.
good.
Yeah, they really were.
That was round one. Reminder that those all go on your permanent record. Let's see the scores. Round two has arrived. The points are doubled, but so are the expectations.
Okay.
Time's running out. Wrap it up or use a safety quip if you have to.
Didn't think of any good
Well,
ones.
that was
Okay,
rough. Yeah,
let's
one
see
of them
what
was
you
rough
want.
for me.
And both of them were rough for me.
Yeah,
Could not.
Let's start
maybe,
with-
maybe not. Oh, too late.
The most scandalous sentence in your dream journal.
Oh, come on.
All right, vote.
No.
Ooh.
Oh!
It's fine. Don't worry about
Oh!
Next up,
Good job, Cam.
what scandal will rock
Oh, I
the
mean,
North Pole
it. I just
this
voted
year?
for it.
Time to pick the one you like best.
Ew.
Oh no!
I'm sorry. I don't know why, but the image of like Santa having flown around the globe and then like being
Let's
a
see
flat
how they
earther
handle
is very funny to
A
me.
thought you've had in the last 24 hours, but
Ooh.
didn't share with anyone until now. Now it gets real.
Oh, boy.
Pick your favorite.
So unfortunately, I don't know who Cyrus is.
Yeah. You'll eventually know. A few more chapters. Aw.
Oh my gosh.
We'll provide no further context.
And next is, if a man uses this word
Oh.
to describe a horse, you should
word.
not
I messed
buy
it
a
up,
horse
sorry.
from him.
Oh.
Here's the fun
Oh.
part. Pick your favorite quip.
Oh. Oh. Beef. It's okay.
Those were both
That was
very
close.
good.
Yeah, they were
Oh
both
my
very
God.
good. That was very close.
What most people don't
Oh,
understand
gosh.
about elephant sex. And now it's time to vote for your favorite.
I'm thinking of that Tom Green movie.
Oh.
Yep. Yep.
All right, check this out. This player will one day be the
Oh, no.
subject of a
Oh.
game called Blank.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay, choose your favorite.
Oh. That's cute.
Aw, that's so sweet. No,
Oh.
Makes me sick.
That was a cute one. That was very close too.
Next, this simply should not
Oh,
be
boy.
the image on a jigsaw puzzle.
Oh
All
god.
right, choose your favorite.
The duality.
it's true.
Yeah.
We're both
This
really
would be
good.
even harder though.
Ooh. Oh wow.
Oh,
That was
just
close.
barely.
Yeah.
Dang.
Next we have Valhalla is heaven for warriors. Value
Oh, boy.
City is heaven for blank.
I'm scared.
Okay, choose your favorite.
This is just the same answer, damn it.
Yeah, right.
It was so fun.
Oh.
The even split.
Hard to put that round 2 into words, but let's see how it translates to the scoreboard. And now for Thriplash, a final chance to make a splash.
I've been sitting so long that my knee briefly locked up.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Oh shoot. No.
This is a standing desk. Like I could make it stand up. Solve all the problems. Oh no, it always pauses in this section.
Okay.
Yes.
We're back. Back in business.
Time's running out.
10 seconds remain.
6.
Are you
5.
ready for
There we go.
magic?
Oh boy.
Ready for something.
3 things
Yeah.
everyone can
Oh,
agree
boy.
on these days.
Oh.
Okay, everybody, pick your favorite quip.
Honestly. This is so hard.
They're both very good yet again.
Yeah.
Those both were really good.
Yeehaw, what are 3 things a good rodeo dang sure ought to have?
Oh my god.
Vote for the one you like best.
Rip.
And that's no bull.
Oh,
3 other places to shout, I object, besides a courtroom.
Oh.
Decisions. Choose your favorite.
oh yeah, no, like cholesterol.
What's up, dog? Oh.
Oh.
And that was literally because the game said time's
The
running
last
out.
3 words you'll say before you die.
Oh jeez. Got this hard. Oh.
And now, pick your favorite.
Same objective.
Oh.
Single brain cell. Clearly.
I don't know, Cam. Sometimes I wonder if you even have that.
There are mine.
Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Take a deep breath and behold the final scores.
Okay. Alright.
Whoa! Congrats.
Can't believe the dragon pushed me over the edge.
Serious. No.
Okay.
Before, how many more things are we doing?
I was going to ask people. I mean, we're at 2 hours 53 minutes of the stream so far. So anytime people are ready to end it, I'm fine with that.
No, you're fine. I was just asking because at least we got to do one before we go. The trivia murder mystery. That one's fun. That was a lot of fun.
Unfortunately, I need to run. I've got a little baby dog who's asking for dinner.
Oh,
so,
I know what that's like.
yes, thank you so much for having me, and congrats again on 6 years. And I hope that y'all have fun however much more you play.
Well, thanks for coming. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'll catch you later.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Okay. Just switch these around here.
The splash radius was too good. That answer was.
That was That was a really good one.
Okay, hello. The cat is literally on the arm of my chair now. Trying to give attention.
Oh.
Okay, Trivia Murder Party 2.
Yeah, that's a really fun one. And you gotta know trivia answers too. Yeah, probably.
I am so bad at trivia. This will go amazingly.
That's the fun
I
part.
don't know what that is.
Oh, hello, Death. Or should I say, hello, Memento?
Hold on,
Hello, Memento.
Memento.
Okay.
I'm surprised nobody's made the obvious like Unis Honest jokes since that game's come out, with the names being Memento and Mori.
I think the cat's taking over the stream.
Yeah, he's right.
Cat
Yeah.
stepping.
Okay.
Everyone is here. Yeah.
Hello.
Cat walking all over the keyboard.
There we go. Okay.
The local residents familiar with the abandoned building's history know it simply as the Murder Hotel.
Murder.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations until closing. In unrelated news, the Trivia Murder Party killer is still on the loose. Up next, more crap.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. That glowing review in Real Hotels magazine was a fake, luring you here to fight for your life. Only one of you will survive. Anyway, we know you have many choices for your murder hotel needs, and we're grateful you chose us. Okay, first question. Who gives birth to live young?
Oh. Oh boy.
Use your device to answer the question. I'm talking to you too, audience. Time's running
Not a
out.
clue. Not a clue.
Yeah, I'm kind of guessing just based off of what I know about reptiles. Most. Oh.
Hey.
Transponders. Oh, interesting.
I kind of guessed based off of that too. I'm like, well, this is the only one I'm not like super sure about, other than the I couldn't
Welcome to
remember.
room 105. Let's see who has ESP. Type in an answer that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And I do mean anyone.
I don't know.
Oh, I think I added in the and the.
I don't know. I don't know how to spell words. How do I spell word?
You didn't
I
answer.
can spell
It
word.
wouldn't accept the British name.
Yeah, I tried to put stuff and it wasn't working.
The actual game.
Yeah, if everything I had was 8 words.
No matches, but I wanted to believe.
It had 8 blanks. What did you mean?
What do you mean?
I was.
You're back.
Oh.
Dying
Well.
doesn't mean you have to drop out. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Oh, also,
Okay.
there's an audience in the game. If they survive, you die. Hot tip, you can join the audience at any time. Let's keep moving. What's the address that Dory obsessively repeats in the movie?
Oh!
Oh, I know this.
Come on, who hasn't watched Finding Nemo?
Me.
Oh no, really?
I haven't seen it since I was a kid.
I mean, yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't remember.
This.
I got
Hey, I
half
got
a
it
motor
right
with
though.
that.
It's against all odds.
I can't believe you.
Follow me. Welcome to room 237. Heads.
Oh
Thanks.
no.
You're going to drop
Oh.
forward and try to avoid
I love
the
tags.
death zones. Someone needs to pick which slots are death zones. Hey, you. Pick the landing slots that kill.
I like this one.
Me too. It's a lot of fun.
Okay,
Oh
let
boy.
the games begin. Pick a spot to drop.
Oh, no.
This is a lot harder to build than you guess.
Oh.
Dang, that was fast.
Why do you do this to me, Gravity? It would break my mother's heart to think I checked you into this hotel and then didn't murder you. So this one's for you, Mother. Let's try another one. In The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, where's the protagonist's titular dragon
I
tattoo?
think I ever read this. No.
God,
In the movie, I've never read the books.
No.
I think I remember based off like the cover.
I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've heard of the books.
Yeah, I've heard of the books too. I've just never read them. And
Yeah.
I think
Probably
I
not
kind of
those.
vaguely watched the movie a long time ago.
No!
Oh,
That's a regret.
Yeah.
lucky.
I guessed. I kind of guessed.
The rest of you
Woof.
are still alive.
I was thinking Yakuza.
It's time. The lost art of letter
Oh,
writing.
I'm dead.
I'm going to
I'm
dictate
dead.
a message to you.
Goodbye.
Do you
Write
not-
down as
do you not
much
know
of what I
proper
say as
English?
you can. The player who
I
writes
have
fewest
the
of my
slowest
words will
typing
die.
speed of literally anyone I've ever met.
Okay, let me
So,
sit back in this chair
Oh,
with
no.
my
I'm
feet up, and we begin. Dear
For
phone
the back.
company, why am I being charged for conversations that I did not enjoy? Can I send them back like every meal I order at a restaurant? Also, do you think this would be a good premise for stand-up comedy? I may try visiting an open mic night. Time's up,
no.
That's hard on a phone.
and here's how you did.
Ooh!
I told you.
my
I
God.
told you guys.
Oh my god.
And I was using an actual keyboard.
That was really close. Good job. Vivian was very close. Oh my gosh. That was. Oh. Right.
Carry on my way. Wait, copyright strike. Can't do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh wow, we got a lot of people tied. Just realized.
We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. For whom does Chef Ina Garten often cook on her show?
Oh, I have no idea. I've never even heard of the show.
What?
Who
What
is?
is
I've never
this?
heard of this show even.
What?
For whom does she cook?
But that's it.
Not a clue.
Yeah.
I'm just
never
gonna
heard
say,
of.
I've no idea. I've never even heard of the show.
I don't know who this is. I've never heard of the show.
This.
Oh,
Who are your husband?
I said
I want to show
sister.
you something.
Yeah, I said sister as well. I was like, husband would be like too obvious.
Yeah, right. That's exactly
Right?
what I thought. I was like, yeah, too.
Congratulations! You've been entered in my scratch
Oh.
ticket giveaway. Scratch and find $3 to live. And if you keep scratching, I'll give you cash for all the extra $signs you find. But if you scratch off even one skull, you die. Scratch away.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
Dang.
Let's
Ah!
play.
Oh. What the? Wow. Holy crap. Dun dun.
The
Dun, dun.
contest is almost over.
I will.
Holy hell.
It's not.
Dang.
Wow.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Scratch ticket and kill someone, but
$0.
what can I say? I'm a
What the fuck?
hopeless optimist.
Was that 4-0?
Oh boy. What?
I
Go
wrote
ahead.
this next question just for you.
Oh no.
If you get it right, I will punish
Oh.
everyone else.
Oh no.
What was the literal translation of Guardians of the Galaxy
Oh,
as it was
what?
renamed in China?
Oh.
Fuck would I know this?
And I guess the audience can answer too.
dance to music. Rockstar save universe with tree fates. Buddy masters of space and time.
And the
Interplanetary
correct answer
onion.
is... Did you get the
Oh!
Interplanetary
That was
unusual
what I
attacking
was originally
team.
gonna
Tough
say.
break. Time for
That's funny.
consequences.
Ook.
Now we learn obedience. Follow as many rules as you can before time runs out.
Oh,
Everyone
boy.
else is playing too.
Oh
If
boy,
any
oh
of them
no.
correctly follow more rules than you, I will kill you.
I'm dead.
How do I follow
And it's
rules?
already begun. The rules are on your device now. Sometimes I worry that I say
Oh,
the
this
word
is so-
rules too
oh,
much during
gosh.
this game. Rules, rules, rules. Yeah, maybe I'm overthinking it. Almost out of rules time.
Whoops.
Oh fuck!
I was.
There's always someone out
did
there better
terrible.
I
at following
did terrible.
rules.
What do you mean, Kim?
That's so close.
Damn it.
That was a hard one.
I'm going to acknowledge the ghosts with us right now because they're the most transparent people in our society.
The dad jokes. They begin.
Let's keep moving. How long is a
These
marathon?
questions. Oh, okay.
1.
Oh, Miles. Fuck.
We don't fucking mind.
It was invented when Joe Marathon ran.
Time's running out. Who picked this?
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
I guess.
Oh, wow. I was like, I have no idea.
Do.
Awesome.
You have 45 seconds to escape this room, or you die.
Oh.
This is pretty stressful, right? All you
boy.
need to do is pause and take a deep breath. And when you resume, I know you'll have it all figured out.
What? Oh. Okay.
Uh-oh! Is the answer coming to you yet?
Lit.
You were so gonna be like, duh, when you figure it out.
What it roads we had.
I understand it, but I don't know what to do.
What does it mean?
Aw, was that too abstract for you? Let's be more concrete.
Keyboard.
Oh.
Everyone is dead.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oops, didn't mean to kill all of you, but I still need one alive player, so... See, having
Aw.
the most money is good for something. The time has come.
Only floating way down at the bottom.
You've made it so far, but can you escape?
Oh, that's right. This was
I'm going to give you a
finale.
category.
Oh.
Honda vehicles. Tap each answer that fits the Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for each correct answer.
Cars.
You're a little bit closer to escaping. Oh wait, did you think it was going to be just you? Aw, that's
There we go.
cute. If a ghost catches you,
I
they'll
didn't get
steal
the
your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question.
Ah.
And they get a third chance to help them catch up to you.
No, well, let me click.
Time is almost up.
Ah, oh well.
Oh, this is Cam's
Oh. Why won't it let me click anything? Oh.
You clicking on the boxes?
Yeah, that's what I was doing!
Tried that too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can outrun those ghosts.
Oh,
Animals,
man.
Animal Farm.
One I know because I voiced him for a stream once.
Oh?
Oh.
I was gonna say, I think I know one. I don't know if I. Okay, I got one. It's been a long time since I read this.
Don't look behind you.
Oh boy.
Here comes the darkness.
Oh god.
Oh
The
man.
Christie mysteries.
Haha, I know this.
That's easy.
Thank you, classic literature.
I have a load of them on the shelf right next to me here.
Oh, do you really? That's funny.
Eating.
I've read all this stuff.
Oh, really? I've read all of it yet.
Yikes! There's a ghost right behind you.
Oh, wow.
Oh no.
Oh fuck, I only know one of these.
I don't know any, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm like, oh.
I'm gonna guess too.
I'm gonna
I don't
guess
know.
too. Yep.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yes.
Hey, I was lucky.
Nerd stuff.
How about are you cheating?
Me? I'm a programmer.
Oh.
Alfred Hitchcock movies.
Oh, okay. This one I got.
Also
Love
seen a
this
lot of
stuff.
Hitchcock.
Yeah, me too.
Oh darn.
Oh, he's.
The tables have turned.
Ooh.
I held the turntables.
What?
Squash.
Oh, I have. Ooh.
The game or the vegetable thing?
Time is almost up.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Another life force swap.
Oh.
Damn, you said you read them.
Not so
It's
fast.
alright, I'll probably
Your
fail this
barrier
last
will
question.
be a perfect answer to this question. And that includes the third answer choice now too.
Ooh, math.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna fail this
I'm
last
gonna fail.
one.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Not a clue. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
5 votes.
You have to get all the right answers to escape.
Jeez. Oh, wow.
Curse
I
you.
came from so far, and then came
The only
so
one I actually
close,
knew was that
and then
last
math happened. Story of my life.
Yeah, the Octagon was the library of my university, that's how I know.
30. Yeah, you won 3,800 in cash. Ooh.
That's the closest I've ever come to winning in this game. though.
Yeah, that was really close. Dude.
I've literally never won this game before.
Me neither.
Oh, that was fun.
That was
Heck
fun.
yeah.
Good times.
You didn't type well enough, Cam.
Yeah, no, I cannot type. Cannot type. You know how some people do the like full hand and some people do the one finger typing approach?
Uh huh.
I'm somehow between those two. I use like a few of the fingers and just kind of randomly slap them down on the keyboard.
We have been at this for almost 3¼ hours now, so I think it's time we wrapped up.
All right.
Fair.
That's fair.
It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Sorry for the hour I was going because dinner.
No
Heck
worries.
yeah, that was a
it's
great
fine.
time.
Things happen like that. It's all good. Oh, I was going to find something to put up, but I can't do it now. There we go. That will do for now. Thanks for coming. I'd say it's a great time. I wasn't sure who's going to do that, so... So, to
Thank you
Vieka,
very much
Argalath,
for
Camizul,
having
Comet, Dirk, Forden Wolf, Vivian Jade, and also thanks for showing up. Thanks for all of you watching as well. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And next week, we're going back into Infinite Space. That will be next weekend's video. So,
Nice.
anything you'd like to say, guys, before we leave?
This was really fun, and I personally think that this would be fun to do again, maybe once in a while.
Congratulations on
congrats.
6 whole years.
Yeah,
Yeah, happy birthday.
Here's to a bunch more.
doesn't feel like it's been that long.
Yeah, it really
Need to-
doesn't.
need
I
to-
figure it out.
Need to sing like "Happy Birthday" or the New Year's song, you know, like something.
Old Lang Syne.
You.
Oh man.
Yeah, that is definitely it. Thanks as always to all my patrons. I'm not going to list you all today because I can feel my voice giving up after all this talking for 3 hours. So really thanks you for supporting the channel. Thanks for just supporting it by watching it and being a subscriber. And again, thanks to everyone who showed up to help me out with this stream. Maybe we should do this again in a year or so, but certainly we should do more of this kind of thing. Maybe on other people's channels. It's so much fun.
The end podcast time.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So it's goodbye from me, and I guess from everyone else.
Bye.
Yep.
Bye.
See you next time.
I'm so
And
glad.